Okay, so today's video stems from Patreon. They've been supporting my husband for years, and I asked them if they had any questions they wanted to ask him, and as the title and thumbnail suggest, they definitely asked the right questions. And to be totally honest, the answers caught me by surprise. Frankly, I got a little pissed. Then as I started to read his answers, I could kind of see the logic, and it started to make some sense. But before we get started, I want to remind you guys that people have gone through great lengths to shut this channel down. They are relentless in their attempts to destroy this channel. So far, these lengths began with throwing my husband in prison. Then they attempt to starve me out by shutting down my PayPal and my husband's PayPal. And the latest attack is financial, once again, by demonetizing my channel until further notice. I mean, who knows when that'll be, if ever. This is essentially stopping my ability to make money through my videos. So currently the only source of income that me and my family have is through those of you that support us by shopping at OnlyTacticalFans at Shopify.com. And I greatly appreciate your support, so thank you guys. Alright, so the two questions are, number one, can you sue? And number two, are you going to make videos with your wife when you get out? Or are you going to take the channel back over or keep her on Serious Firearms and start a new channel? Alright, my husband writes, well, loyal Patreon supporters, those are some pretty fucking phenomenal questions. And to answer you, I'll say this. Like anything else, you gotta have a plan. So I'll start by giving you the short answer. Can I sue? Yes, after I win. Will the dollar amount I'm awarded cover all the damages? Highly unfucking likely. And now to answer your question of what's gonna happen to this channel. The channel's dead. It just doesn't know it yet. Well, that comes across as kind of biblical. Let's back up this train so I can explain. And there's only a 66% chance this is what's going to happen. But since it's over 50%, it's the most likely outcome. And by dead, I mean the channel will need to be rebranded. I guess before why I talk about why it needs to be rebranded, let me talk about the 66%. Yes, there are way more outcomes to my case than I could ever calculate. However, there are three likely outcomes, and we're gonna concentrate on them. Outcome number one, I win my appeal, in which case my foot will be on the throat of the ATF, and there's no way in hell I'm lifting my foot after what they did to me and my family. And in that case, I need the name Serious Firearms to stay in place so they don't forget what happens when you fuck around, when you fuck with a red-blooded American that's trying to make an honest living to support his family, for no other reason than to promote a political agenda. I will be joining my wife in the videos, and we'll both be making videos together on this channel, but we'll bang out those details and what the channel will look like later. But you're gonna fucking love it. My wife was talking about possibly incorporating some cosplay costumes into her videos, and you know me and what my videos look like. And I'm still deciding if I want to do that yet, guys, okay? Now, the other two outcomes have the same results for the channel, so we're gonna cover them as one. The outcomes are, I lose my appeal and I go up to the SCOTUS. Whether the outcome is good or bad, at SCOTUS the channel will need to be rebranded. For a few different reasons, I will likely not be able to return to the channel because I'll be more than likely under some sort of restrictions because I didn't commit a crime in the video. The video itself was a crime, so it's almost guaranteed they'll tell me I'm not allowed to make videos as a stipulation of my probation. And in the event of that outcome, the channel will need some rebranding, and this is why. Now, I'm pretty sure that they were already supposed to put that stipulation from the court, if I'm not wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be insane if he wouldn't be allowed to make videos. Like, that's crazy. That's silencing his freedom of speech. I mean, they do that all the time. It's ridiculous. Number one, I did a lot of things under the CRS name in the process of finding my niche. I'm not necessarily proud of, and pissed a lot of people off. So there's a percentage of people, unfortunately, probably a rather large number of people in the gun community that will never watch any of my wife's videos for no other reason than the name Serious Firearms is on the video. And that's an unfair disadvantage to my wife and her rise to the top. and it's a disadvantage that's easily removed by simply rebranding. Number 2, the channel doesn't have guns on it anymore. The name no longer makes sense. I mean, why not call it Ferraris and Motorbikes or something like that? Having a name that doesn't match the content is not doing you any favors. Number 3, Sierra's Firearms lost in trial. That means Sierra's Firearms is a loser. However, me and my wife are certainly not losers. Damn straight, babe, and you're not a loser, so yes. And while the name Sierra's Firearms has a black stain on it, me and my wife do not. And I will find a way to capitalize off this whole experience and come out on top. Maybe I'll head in the direction PSI Russia did, but I don't know. It's too soon. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I just don't know what the hell it'll look like yet. The probation restrictions will play heavily into this. Number 4, the name Sierra's Firearms was created to hide my identity and location for operational security, and I did that by design. Before I got indicted, if you typed in Google what is Sierra's Firearms address, you would have gotten a resale store in Coloma, Wisconsin, because on the back end of the web page for the store, I put and tag word Sierra's Firearms address, and anything else I could think of to make Google think these are the answers you seek. If you typed in Google what is Sierra's Firearms' real name, the closet you would have came across was his dad, Mike, because of work I did on the back end to concess his name to the store and website. My name was only on the official government document related to the FFL, and the only ones who could see that document was the ATF. So essentially, I was a ghost moving amongst the internet. I had the best kind of operational security you could possibly ask for when it comes to making YouTube videos. Now, if you Google anything involving Sierra's Firearms, you will find my first, middle, last, wife's name, children's names, home address, medical records, net worth, and tax information. All that info will forever be connected to my channel name. So step 1 to getting a handle back on operational security is to step away from the name Sierra's Firearms. There's a lot more I gotta do, but that's just the first step. Number 5, the name Sierra's Firearms is a singular name. Now that my wife is operating the channel, it kind of doesn't make sense. Yeah, she could go by the name Miss Sierra's Firearms, but as aforementioned in number 4, all my personal information is still attached to the name and would like for my wife not to become a lampshade one day. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Now remember, 1 through 5 is only relevant if I lose my appeal. If you guys like this video, let me know what you think down below. If you have questions for him, I guess be a member on Patreon and send me a message. Or just simply send him a letter, which his address is up here, and it's also into the description. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to continue to support me and my family, there'll be this stuff in the description, and I appreciate you guys all for everything and all the sweet comments and pushing me further to keep going. It means a lot to us. And until next video, guys, look at what I found in a box. Poppy, what are you doing in here, huh? You want to go? This is where the packages goes. You want to get shipped out? Why are you such a good girl? Why are you such a good girl? Hey. Oh, look at that. Liberty, go take a nap, dude. You're still not sleeping. It's been hours. That's my cats. Oh my gosh. And as the title and thumbnail suggests,